Hey there. As you can see, it's game day. This video won't actually air on a game day because I post videos every Friday. So I am actually going to do another reaction to my old poetry. This time it's from a poem I wrote back in 2007 for the same creative writing class, but I took a second year. I actually took 3 years of it, but this is the second year that I took it. We're actually going to do the reaction video to only 2 poems that I have in this one. I did a bio poem. Again, as I said before, did not know how to end things back then. It's my first reaction, right off the bat. Let's get started. Bio by kimswriting. First of all, just saying it's bio made me think of biology and not an actual biography. So maybe the change of the title would need to happen. The last one, I read through it and then said my reaction to it. This one I'm going to try to, as I'm reading through it, give you what I'm thinking at that moment. So, here we go. What to say about myself? I don't know where to start. Well, I could say that I'm tall, I have dark hair and eyes, although I don't like to admit it. The I don't like to admit it thing is, my eyes are actually hazel. So sometimes they're green, sometimes they're brown, sometimes they're the weird light brown honey type of a color. But everybody only really just sees them as brown. But they're hazel. Again, I can say go with everybody else, but I'm the one who looks at my eyes in the mirror every day. I wear glasses most of the time, but when I don't feel like it, I don't. That is no longer true. I didn't like glasses. I had just gotten glasses that year, I think. And I didn't like them. I didn't like having glasses on, but I couldn't see. And then I had my glasses and I could see again. So now I wear glasses all the time unless I'm sleeping. And don't like contacts. Had them for a little while. Don't like them. I like the color black. No, I'm not emo. I just like the color black. Still like the color black. I have many different styles, but they are all me. That is still very true. Sometimes you can see me like I am now in my sporty kind of tomboyish sense. Also, the hat is on because my hair is still wet, and then you can see me in like some of the other ones where a little bit more put together, I guess you could say. When talking about my hobbies, I write and draw, paint, I act, play the guitar, I play tennis some. The grammar of that sentence hurts me. It hurts me. As I said in the last reaction video, I was cocky when I first started out, and I did not like to edit things. I hate past me right now. Because editing, they could have used some editing. I've known martial arts for a while now. I have an interest in swords and anything Japanese. I'm just gonna, not so much anymore. I used to, not so much anymore. Still know martial arts. Don't really play tennis anymore. I don't really act anymore either, unless you call this acting, but I'm not really acting. I'm just being myself and criticizing myself on camera. As a matter of fact, I speak Japanese better than Spanish, and I took 3 years of Spanish. I no longer speak Japanese better than Spanish. I can still count in Japanese, but I think that's about it, and say hello. Konnichiwa. Spanish, I still hardly know any Spanish. I know a little bit more German than both of those now. I also have an interest in alternative ways of medicine. I'm not fond of conventional medicine. This is still true. I would rather drink an herbal tea over taking cough syrup. just me. If you want to know the differences between the two, just ask. I'll be happy to tell you. One of my annoyances is my favorite rebellious pen. It always tends to pretend that it is out of ink when it clearly isn't, but it's still my favorite pen. It's not my same favorite pen anymore, but let's see. Let's see if I still have one. It was these guys. This used to be my favorite pen. And they didn't want to work, but you could always see that they had ink in them. Now, fountain pens. Fountain pens are my favorite type of pens. This isn't my favorite one though. This is the one I use for creating. This little nice guy is my favorite one. Let's see. We gotta show it off. I don't know what type it is, but I like it. It writes very smoothly. Can we see that? You can see the other side of the paper. Yeah, nice pen. Love my fountain pens. That's all I write with anymore, actually. Every once in a while, if I have to, I'll write with another pen, but I have a stash of them. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fountain pens in this vicinity right here. Another one of my annoyances are those people who think they know something about everything. Sometimes when I can't think of anything to write, I go on rebellious rants about things. I still do that, I just don't post them anywhere. There is, in my little journal, there's a page for just thoughts now. So it's kind of like where is it at? So whenever I write in purple in my little journals, it means it's my thoughts for the day or if I need to get something off my chest. The tone in my writing can be dark or light depending on my mood. As I read most of my stuff back then, it wasn't really light. I am a sink dweller and was so contently named by Mrs. Matheson, or Miss Gallo as I like to call her. That was my creative writing teacher in high school. And the reason that I was the sink dweller is because I would sit in the sink in the back of the classroom. If you want to know what a sink dweller is, if you can't figure it out by the name, ask me or Miss Gallo. We'll be happy to tell you. I'm stubborn, but not many people can tell. Oh, people can tell now. Oh, people can really tell now. One word of advice, stay away from me when I'm angry because you might just anger me more and then you will regret having angered me more. Again, editing is my friend now. Editing is my friend. Oh, cocky little me. I could kick myself in the butt. Just ask any of my friends. I have a ton of cousins and my mom is doing the family's genealogy, which she calls the family tree, but my dad and I have dubbed it the grapevine. I beg her to stop before I'm related to everyone native of Rappahannock. She hasn't stopped, and I'm pretty sure that I am related to everybody native of Rappahannock County. I take AP classes. That can be a good thing and a bad depending on who you are. I realized that I'm either part cat or was a cat in a past life because I like high places. I also love the dark and scaring life back into my granddaddy, who seems to have always been lifeless sitting in his recliner in front of the TV set. I'm the only one who can walk through my house without making a sound. I like the creative writing class because it gives me time to write, which I don't get out of my hectic schedule of wandering around in the night and procrastinating on my non-AP homework. Let's be honest, I procrastinated on my AP homework too. Well, I would write more about myself, but I can't think of anything else to write about myself. Again, editing is my friend. Well, I guess 2.5 written pages will do for this assignment. 1 written page would have done for this assignment. But, as I said before, I did not know when to stop. The next one is one that back then was actually short, which was very rare for me. It's called Torn Apathy. torn apathy from situations of pity aroused by complications in communications in the middle of creative thinking. I have no idea what was going through my head when I wrote this, but I love it. I absolutely love it. That is all for this little segment. All right. I hope you enjoy. Bye.